So I straight up walked up to Britney Spears' stylist and I was like, hey, I would love to assist you on a music video. Her stylist was like, yeah, absolutely, come work for us. I was like, oh my God. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Lindsay Albanese, for those of you who don't know. Today, I am going to give you guys 5 tips on how to be successful in anything. Yes, I said anything. Even now during these crazy times, these tips are integral and important and paramount when it comes to achieving success. And for everyone, I would love for you to tap that little notifications button down there, and you'll see the subscribe buttons down there too, so tap that as well. That way when you tap the notification button, you will be alerted every time I post new content. A little information about your girl. Growing up, I wasn't really good at anything. I was terrible in school, a C, D, and F student, truthfully. Does this look like a face of someone who cares? This is 14-year-old Lindsay. Yeah, she's not happy. She's thinking about ditching school and smoking cigarettes. Oh yeah, that is happening. But as an adult, I became very successful. I was a celebrity fashion stylist starting when I was 23 years old. I traveled the world. I styled for shows like American Idol, Dancing with the Stars, and huge celebrities from Sarah Hyland and on and on. And then I became a content creator. And then from there, I recently became an inventor and patented my accessory invention called Top Tote, which is the first product in my lifestyle product line. There's a lot's been happening, but I have to say there are some key fundamental elements that I believe, among anything else, that truly helped set me up for success. Now, the reality is you can't control anything around you other than yourself and what you do. And if you implement these little tips, I promise you, you will be in a better position to achieving those dreams. Woo! So excited. Oh, and I think it's important to share that these tips I'm going to share with you are applicable to anyone, whether you are just starting out or whether you are a professional or maybe you're my age or older and thinking of starting something new. My first tip is for those of you who are sitting there thinking, I don't know what I want to do. What do I want to do with my life? What career do I want to go in? Sound familiar? So my suggestion is follow your curiosity. What are you curious about? What are you interested in? Those things are a good indicator as to what career you should be researching and looking into. My whole career, I have followed my curiosity. When I was in fashion school and I heard a friend say she was a stylist styling celebrities, I was like, oh, I'm curious about that. I'm interested in that. So I kind of dabbled and researched and followed that path. Then I became successful in styling, and then I was thinking, oh, I hear about all these YouTubers and people talking about fashion on TV shows. So then I started researching that and started gravitating toward that, and then look what happened. And then not too long ago, I thought of this invention and I was like, you know what? I think I want to start a product business. So started researching and gravitating toward that. And then look what happened. All these things happened as a result of me following my curiosity. So powerful. So be honest with yourself, think about it, write it down, and start researching. This one's gonna be hard for some of you. Don't be shy. You can't be shy. You gotta ask questions, because how are you going to figure out how to be successful in an industry if you don't ask people how they did it, right? You cannot be shy and you have to ask everyone. For instance, when I was gonna launch Top Tote, my product brand, I had no idea how to manufacture or launch a product business. So I had remembered that my parents' neighbor manufactured sunglasses, and I haven't seen him since I was probably 10 years old, literally playing on the street with his kids, But I didn't care. Literally, this was 2 years ago. I called him up and was like, hey, Mike, this is Lindsay. Remember me from 30 years ago down the street? And it's as simple as that. You got to get out of your comfort zone, ask the questions, ask people around you, friends, family, friends of friends. Don't be shy, because the truth is, a lot of people really like to talk about themselves, brag a little bit, kind of tell you what to do, give you their opinions, So keep that in mind when you ask questions. You're not bugging people. And if you are, who cares? But I'm telling you, most of the time, people love to talk about themselves and give advice. This is massive. Actually, they're all in the same league. Literally, they should just all be #1 tips. Be reliable. No one likes a flaky anything actually, unless it has to do with food. Furthermore, no business or person wants to promote a flaky person. You have to be reliable. You have to show up. And you know what? This is the great part. There's a lot of people who aren't reliable out there. So if you are, just being reliable will give you that much of an advantage, even if maybe, I don't know, if maybe that flaky person might be more creative than you or better at their job or whatever. I'm telling you, employers want to promote people who are solid and reliable. So it's the easiest thing you can do. Show up on time, deliver your projects on time. If you can't deliver them, at least let people know in advance so you don't leave them hanging. And also, if you are reliable and people know that they can count on you, you will be the first one they call when a job opportunity opens up or when anything opens up. Okay, this next one is truly the secret sauce to maintaining long-term success. You have got to be consistent and persistent. It is truly the secret sauce to success over a long period of time. Because this is the reality. You're going to get a ton of no's. Did you hear me? You're going to get a ton of no's. Oh, you are going to get a ton of no's. Things are going to be hard. They just are. But if you keep showing up, eventually something is going to hit. Why? Because you were consistent and persistent. You know, when I was younger and I first started out, I waited tables and worked for free as a stylist assistant on any job I could get my hands on for 3 years before I got hired and basically made any real money. 3 years of consistency and persistence. You know why? Because I knew in my gut that's what I wanted to do. So I was slanging hamburgers and serving cocktails on the side while doing my side hustle that eventually ended up being a tremendous livelihood. Now, sometimes you will be consistent and persistent and you will feel like nothing's happening. Oh, I know it's the worst. It happens to me still, you guys, true story. So you are going to, in your own life, have to figure out how you pivot. I don't know, maybe you change how you do things a little. Maybe you reach out to different people. That is a real personal decision, but you need to follow your intuition as long as you don't give up. You just kind of have to maneuver and pivot a little bit more. But I'm telling you, it'll eventually happen. This is a bonus tip and also very important. You gotta be good to work with. You have to be a pleasure to work with. Nice smile on your face, no attitudes. Everyone you work with, smile, hi, I'm telling you, it's gonna work for you. Seize every opportunity. Every opportunity that has something that has to do with an industry that you are either in or interested in, you need to join. Whether it is an event, which I understand events aren't happening right now, or a panel that you want to join, and now there's so many digital panels, or a webinar that you apply to or register for, or a podcast you're listening to, or a book that you buy, you have to seize every opportunity. Number one, to gain as much knowledge as possible all the time, because I'm still involved in doing all these things and perfecting my craft. But number two, it is also a great way to network. You never know who you are going to casually meet. You never know. When I was first starting out, I went to every single networking opportunity or panel, and some of those relationships ended up being a part of my career or a part of a turning point in my career years down the line. You also need to seize every moment where you feel there could be a chance that you could get a job or an opportunity. For instance, so when I first started out as a stylist, I worked at a motion picture costume house. So I was working there just like stock girl, whatever, when I was first starting out, and I heard that Britney Spears, fashion stylist, was pulling clothes for her Toxic music video. And I was like, this was unbelievable. You know, you guys, this was in like 2000. So this was at the peak of Britney's career and stardom. And I was like, oh my God, the stylist is here. You know what, you guys? No shame. I was like, I have to meet them. Walked right up to Britney Spears stylist and I was like, hi, I'm Lindsay Albanese. I would love to assist you. Do you need any help on the music video? And he was like, yes, we would love to have you. Isn't that crazy? And because of that, you guys, I was an assistant on the Britney Spears Toxic music video. So case in point, you have to seize every single opportunity. Even talking about it makes me so excited. Woo! I'm excited for you guys to like implement these little tips I'm giving you. Okay, I'm like getting all hot and bothered because like all this talk about success excites me. How you feeling out there? Are you feeling inspired? I'm sure some of you are feeling inspired and some of you are feeling overwhelmed. I get it. You gotta take it little by little. No, you guys, this is going to be a journey. It's a journey. It's not a destination. But please let me know what you thought. I hope that these tips helped you. And leave me your questions, comments, whatever. Let me know if you like this video and if you want me to do more videos like this. And thank you guys so much. Good luck. Stay safe. Be well. And I'll see you next week.